Hi guys, welcome back. This is my second YouTube video on my brand new YouTube channel for my Magic Creator site. And I wanted to talk to you today. I'm going to continue on with Disney. And just a quick FYI, I can book any kind of family travel for you. That is my specialty. But the most questions I get are about Walt Disney World. So our first few videos are really going to kind of focus on that because it does tend to be the most complicated vacation for you to book on your own. There's a lot of components to Disney, from booking your dining up to 180 days out, your fast passes, the various resorts that you can choose, what's right for your family, which parks you should visit, park hopper, all of that stuff. But the thing that I'm going to focus on today is probably the thing that kind of drives me a little bit crazy as a travel agent when I hear folks say, oh, my kids are too young for Disney, or we're going to go when they're a little bit older. And Disney's great for every age. Disney's great if you're an adult and you just want to have a great vacation and be really well taken care of, and you don't necessarily have to spend your time in the parks. But I have to say that Disney is fantastic with toddlers. And it's really, really tough to have a family vacation with little ones. They're very demanding. You got to bring a lot of stuff. You got to keep them occupied. If you're doing a beach house, you got to bring all those toys. You got to bring all that stuff. The great thing about Disney is that everything is built in, and they make it very easy for you. Our son went to Walt Disney World twice before his third birthday. And that third birthday is really kind of a milestone because once they hit 3, you've got to pay for them. They've got to have their own park tickets. They've got to have their own meals. But under the age of 3, they're free to get in, and they can eat off your plate. So if you go to a buffet, you don't have to pay extra for your 3-year-old. So it's really a cost saver if you can take them when they're little. And I get a lot of times, well, there's not that much for them to do. And that's not true. Not only are the resorts awesome in terms of theming, especially, surprisingly, your value resorts have fantastic theming. But your deluxe resorts also have some really cool perks for little ones. But in the parks, there's so many things that they can do. Magic Kingdom has the vast majority of their rides are considered any height rides. So your Peter Pan ride, which I think is a fan favorite for a lot of reasons, and if you've never been to Disney, do not skip Peter Pan. It's really magical. Pirates of the Caribbean, the Jungle Cruise. There's so many rides that your little one can go on at any height. The other great thing is if you're not a roller coaster family, we're not a roller coaster family. My husband gets motion sickness. So we're not waiting in line for Big Splash or Big Thunder Mountain or Splash Mountain anyways. Because we're not waiting in line for a lot of those really, really popular rides, we don't have to waste a lot of time as a family standing in a queue. Character greetings are really magical when they're that little. Our son now at almost 5 is like an old pro at character greetings. He's like, oh, I only need to see a little bit of the characters. But when he was little, he loved that time meeting those characters. And it was relaxing. Yes, some of them have queues, but he's in a stroller. You can get a snack. You're having a great time. It's just a much less stressful park experience. You're not rushing around. You're not stressing out about those fast passes. And for us, we would always hit the park first thing in the morning. We would suck it up. We'd get up really early. We'd get there for rope drop. And we'd be able to hit 5 rides in the first 2 hours. And save our fast passes for the afternoon when it's the craziest and busiest. And we'd head back to our resort at lunchtime and take a nap and swim in the pool. It's the hottest part of the day. It's the busiest part of the day for the parks. And we would be able to get that time in to relax. And then we'd head back to the parks at night for the nighttime spectacular, depending on which park you're in. And all of the parks have really great things for kids. Epcot has really cool outpost stations in all of the countries around the World Showcase that have folks who are from that country who do an activity with your kid. So we've saved all of those that we've done in the past. Animal Kingdom has your Wilderness Adventure guides, and you can go around the park and get badges. There's really cool things for your little ones, but it's also a great way to save money. And I do think that, surprisingly, a vacation with a toddler under 3 is much more relaxing at Disney than when they get a little bit older, because they want to go run around and do all of those rides and spend more time in the parks. And it's a great way to save money. It's a great vacation. If you forget anything in Disney, they have it there. Now, sometimes it's a little bit expensive, but every park has a baby care center. They're air conditioned, they're really well appointed. If you're a nursing mom or you just need to change a diaper and you don't want to go into a restroom, they're really nice. We have beautiful cast members in there who look magical in little aprons and bonnets, who are there to help you if you forgot diapers, which we did once. We packed all of the diapers, but we actually forgot to put them in our bag that we were taking to the park that day. But there's everything you need, and they really do make it easy for you. And the cast members are great. Is a Disney vacation perfect every time? No, but those cast members work so hard to make it right for you. And they try to make it as easy as possible for you as well. They're going to set up that pack and play if you need it in your room at night. They're going to do all of those things. They're going to take it down in the morning. They're just going to take care of you. So I wouldn't hesitate to book a Disney vacation with a little one. I also think it's just a magical time for you and your family, and to have a great vacation and not stress out. So again, if you're thinking, oh, I have to wait till they're a little bit older, don't. Save that money. Get that free park ticket. Get those free meals for your little one, because you don't have to pay extra for them if they're under 3. Also, on my Facebook page, which you'll see the link below, I have posted for Magic Kingdom what I think is the perfect itinerary to hit those rides really quick in the morning with your toddler, especially if you're not trying to do those roller coasters. There's also a handbook in there for traveling to Disney with toddlers in the files, and some information about all of the height requirements. So that's my video for today. Disney is still great for little ones, so don't worry about booking that vacation when they get a little bit older. And if you have any questions, this is an area that I feel particularly well equipped to handle. Let me know. I can give you all the tips and tricks for those vacations with those little ones. And I hope you have a magical day. We'll see you real soon.